We're tracking the significant winter storm. Wanted to start off with a view into downtown Minneapolis. Visibility definitely knocked back because of the snow, but we can still see the top of Capella Tower, which, whenever we have dense fog and low clouds, you can't even see the halo there. But yeah, the snow is still coming down right now. WCCO rooftop at 27 degrees, so we did cool off a little bit. But this temperature is enough where the snow that's coming down is a heavier wet snow, heavy in terms of the weight, and in some cases in terms of the intensity as well. But you combine that, especially with some wind that's going to be building on in as we head into the afternoon, it's going to continue to keep visibility down. Roads are snow covered, very dangerous to be out on the roads. And so blizzard warnings and our next weather alert go until 4 o'clock tomorrow morning for pretty much all of central and southern Minnesota. Once you head north of the Brainerd Lakes area, we're not expecting nearly as much in the way of impacts or even that much in the way of snow, especially since the actual storm track has shifted a little south compared to what we were thinking yesterday. We thought the heaviest snowfall amounts would be right over the metro. Now looking like that might shape up to be across the south metro, down a little bit closer to Rochester and Owatonna. But still, with that said, there are still going to be heavy bands of snowfall through the next several hours moving through the Twin Cities. One getting ready to move on in right now. In fact, as you head into the west metro, we're already seeing some of that heavy snow that extends across central and western Hennepin County back toward Buffalo, Waconia, Hutch, starting to see things not taper off, but ease up in intensity from this portion of heavy snow, which could easily drop a quick inch, maybe 2 inches of snow. But the most consistent heavy snow has been off to the south of Red Wing toward Wabasha, Rochester, where not only do you have the heavy snow, but we've had a couple of rumbles of thunder as well. You get a little closer to I-90 south of Rochester, a little bit of a change over to some sleet, which will cut back on our overall totals, but still lead to some difficult travel. Another band of heavy snow back across southwestern Minnesota. That's still yet to move on through the rest of the state as well. So the Storm Prediction Center correct in highlighting Minneapolis, St. Paul, the rest of the metro down toward Rochester into Wisconsin for that 1 to 2 inch per hour snowfall threat here for the next couple of hours as the storm is still kind of intensifying a little bit. The wind is going to pick up more as we head toward the afternoon, even as the snow starts to ease up into the afternoon. It's still going to blow what's falling around, reducing visibility, keeping those bad impacts going. But in terms of wind gusts right now, fastest gusts have been around 30, maybe 35 miles an hour around Rochester, St. Cloud, Alexandria. But these winds will be picking up, as Joseph, you're going to tell us about in terms of the additional snowfall, too.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You started off with the rooftop shot there. Temperatures at 27 degrees and it's snowing. I picked up the camera there and it's just lawn furniture. I know, but we have a big dose of snow stacked up on our tables here and it is still snowing right now. And yes, it's going to continue to come down as we work through the morning hours into the afternoon and likely into this evening as well. I want to give you a quick Next Drive Alert road report here. I mean, there's a lot of covered roads. There's areas, though, still south and southeast in the purple where travel is not advised, and out towards Marshall as well. And then as you start heading north, as what we've been stressing for most of the week, is that this is not going to be as large of a problem for you folks there. Just know when you're heading out, if you have to head out, we mentioned there's, police officers, if you have to, if you're a nurse or a doctor, you have to go really, really slow around here. Forecast wind gusts. Okay, it is going to pick up. This is a weather model, and this is going to take us into the afternoon, evening time frame. I'll pause at lunchtime first, though. Wind gusting up to about 40 miles per hour, 45 miles per hour around the area, and even stronger down to the south and southwest. So if we continue to see 1 inch or 2 inches of snow at times, when you factor in this wind later today, it's going to get pretty nasty out there, all right? So that's why, we're not, pushing anyone to do any sort of travel today. It's just going to be a tough one. Even into tomorrow morning, when the snow shuts off, the wind is still cranking, and that wind speed will probably not settle down until later in the day on Monday. I don't think we're really going to get a break from the wind until probably Monday night, heading into Tuesday. Okay, I want to give you one more idea of the snowfall forecast here as we take you through the rest of today. I still think a good window around the cities, and I was talking with Adam. Adam was bouncing back ideas with me, and 6 to 10 inches. We think that is still likely, even if we just get the lighter end of snow for the next 10 hours, will probably fall in that category right there. I want to show you our travel outlook coming up. We know today is going to be extreme because of that blizzard warning. I think tomorrow morning is going to be between about a high and moderate level, and then it should improve as we go through the week. But we even have one more system on Tuesday, and that is going to produce some more snow around here. And I'm sure you're not ready for it, or I'm sure you don't want it, I should say. But we still have at least one more chance. So we're going to zoom through our Monday here. Don't want to waste your time there. I want to get you to that next system, which looks to arrive probably Tuesday night. It begins out west, and it's going to slide across the city starting around 6 or so. And then it kind of peels across the area as we go into late Tuesday night. And that is going to drop maybe about an inch or two. Okay, coming up here at 7 a.m., we're going to take you through the 7-day forecast. We're going to have more updates on the radar, how much snow we can anticipate. We'll have you all covered, and we'll do that coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Joseph, and great to know what he said. 6 to 10 inches is what he's looking at
for the rest
of the day.
Yeah, in addition to what's
in addition to what's
yes, yeah. So we're not done here.
And